first thing that I did was actually upgrade my daggers of greed to level 3. And right now, Pontiff's Shrunken Heart is actually one of my favorite relics since it does create mention earlier before. It really is a helpful tool as far as moving around. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of 33 Immortals, and in this episode, I'm actually going to be finishing Paradiso. I've been planning on doing it. Let me show you how many times I've actually played this thing. I completed my 10th Ascension battle in Paradiso and still haven't beaten the Wrath of God yet. I just got Paradiso 3 finished. This gave me a bright star that I could add to my constellation. Just checking some stuff out. Going to be getting out of here. Party number 2. Actually got that finished. Now let me go ahead and mess with my constellation. As you can see right here, I filled it mostly all the way up. I only have 2 stars left. As far as perks, I've essentially upgraded half of these to level 5. I mean, you can see everything that I'm using right now. It took me a little while to do it. Let me go ahead and upgrade some stuff right now. I'm going to be planning for some future runs, Blissful Farewell. I mean, I guess it reduces the cost of upgrading relics. Let me try and do that. That reduced the cost 40%. I have so many shards and stuff that it doesn't really matter if I just go ahead and upgrade everything here to level 5, which I'm probably going to be doing pretty soon. Bolt Revolt, I already got this to level 3. Really wouldn't take me much to bring this up to level 5. Defying Denial is actually something that I'm kind of interested in, especially for more of a solo run. Let me just upgrade this all the way to level 5. This gives me 150 shield. I guess I'll just stop right there. Sounds kind of odd. I guess it would be like 150 shield points or something like that. I guess that'll sound better. Now I'll just continue working on the rest of these. I'm just going to be getting out of here right now and moving on to the next thing that I did, which was get here to Paradiso. Now the first thing to do is to pick this eagle talent. As far as the crossbow goes, having missiles on you is probably one of the best things that you can do. I continued on and I played throughout Paradiso. I finally found a group of players after a little bit. I had to run across the entirety of the map just to reach these guys when I got here. I already lost a little bit of life. I did my best to do my part, killed off as many of these enemies as I can, and I was doing pretty good. After I got done with this, we did the normal stuff, like go through chambers, have to capture every single seal here. I'm still using my favorite combo, which would be the explosive plan along with split shot. Now I'm just fighting a little mini boss, and it's pretty effective against these chambers, especially with all these enemies. You can just go ahead and clear out most of the room along with your teammate. Most of the perks that I carry kind of help out with co-op powers or attacks. I went on to do the Ascension battle. We just completed it right here. It went pretty much like most Ascension battles go. Now I'm here at the Wrath of God, and it's the moment of redemption. This is going to be the start of the battle. Impressive as ever. Now, in the beginning of the battle, it actually goes pretty simply. You gotta wait for everything to light up. Once it happens, you have to run back like this, and then you can run back towards the Wrath of God and continue doing damage until this point. This one, you have to actually go into the planets and have them align. So I have a teammate right here that's already standing here. I joined him. And I guess he's left a circle. Well, there's another teammate here that completed that. Have to do this again with another circle. With the game itself, I mean, you would kind of be mistaken if you could just come here to the Wrath of God in the beginning and then think that you're going to be going ahead and completing this in your first run. Unless you got some sort of powerhouse team that's going to be destroying every single boss that you run into. It's just not going to be happening like that. Now, I'm not sure if you noticed this, when I was playing, there really wasn't that many people in the beginning. So the player count in this game has kind of shrunken a little bit. But I'm just going to continue going ahead and fighting the Wrath of God. After lining off the planets, we just had to take care of the mini bosses. And it's back to attack. Combo is doing a fair amount of damage. Personally, for me, it's the best crossbow combo I know. Especially with this explosive brand. That's actually my favorite upgrade for the crossbow itself. I see some other people use split shot now too, which I'm happy to see. I mean, the ricochet shot is pretty well. This part right here, you're gonna have to run back a little bit. Wrath of God just shoots out some fireballs. It really isn't too hard to actually avoid all the stuff right here. Now with this, it's more of an arena. It's like the Ascension battle. You just have to beat every single one of these mini bosses in a certain amount of time, and then you'll be free of some sort of penalty. Like, if that doesn't happen, then usually the whole entire ground just lights up and you suffer a whole bunch of damage. Just gonna continue attacking right here. You notice in the beginning of the video, I just had to show you how powered up I am to be in this position to fight this Wrath of God. Because I tried this a whole bunch of times, and it just didn't really work out since I didn't really have enough life. It wasn't that, I didn't have enough attack power. Alright, it's getting close to the next phase. Just have to complete this. We got knocked back. Picking up some shards. I'm not really trying to pick up every single shard right now since this is in the middle of a boss fight. Alright, this is repeating the process right now. Basically have to do the same thing. Now in this part, I'm feeling like I had time to actually pick up some of those shards. This one's kind of tricky. In the beginning I didn't get it, but you're supposed to find like the moon right here, since the top of my character is actually purple. So I'm gonna have to change every single moon into the sun with the help of the team that I have right here. So everything got completed, life got unlocked, all the mini bosses got erased. I didn't even see it happen. My teammates were just savage like that. Alright, this part I'm gonna have to run away from the rest of the team so nobody gets caught up in the explosion. And we're just gonna continue attacking. Alright, this one is the trickiest one. I don't really get it still. You see, I'm just getting caught up in that still. But you're supposed to run into the open area. I'm just not doing a great job at it still. This one I am. I avoid damage once. I still have 293 life points on me, 440 life points in total, with the help of the constellation. Alright, that is the end of the first phase. Official. phase of the Wrath of God. This is the second phase and the final phase of this battle. Waiting for the Wrath of God to appear, setting off my co-op ability. Hopefully he gets caught up in it when the Wrath of God appears. Now this part is pretty tricky. It's kind of like Hades in a way where you have to remember the pattern and follow it to avoid damage. If you don't do that, then you're going to be suffering a whole lot of damage. Alright, I have to do this. Successfully avoided most of the damage except for the fireballs. Did a number on them. Alright, I'm going to have to avoid all this too. Same thing. Doing pretty good so far. I can't tell you how many times I've done this, and then when this part comes in, I just die instantly. Alright, I didn't see the pattern that time. I'm probably gonna get hurt pretty bad. Alright, just happened. Suffered a little bit of damage. Let's see if I can remember the pattern this time. Alright, that's pretty good still. Getting closer to the end. I have to remember this pattern. Ah, damn. Messed up. What? I totally messed up there. Lost hell life. Down to 139 life points. Things are starting to get drastic. Holy crap. There was like way too many projectiles to avoid there. It was almost like unavoidable. In a lot of ways. Like there was the projectile that you have to avoid in a pattern, and then there were the AoE projectiles that were just standing there. Now it's shooting out fireballs. Oh crap. I need to get revived. Just lost all my life and it's over. Right when I died. That's crazy as hell. I did not expect that to happen, but it happened like that. Now, what's this? There's actually an ascension circle. There might be something being planned by the devs for the future. It seems like. Maybe a new map or a new boss. Gotta give a little wave. The rest of the team here. Can I send? I'm not sending. Alright, it's whatever. I'm out of here. And this is the end of the episode. I finally got my win in. I'm feeling hella happy about that, especially since I played for weeks just to get to this place right here. And also, if you look at my constellation, I really do want to finish everything and then master every single weapon. By the time I finish all that stuff, the damage output of my crossbow is going to be insane. But for now, I'm just going to be moving on. You're going to be seeing another game next time. If you enjoyed this episode, you can leave that like, subscribe, and even slapping that notification bell if you want to know when the newest videos are coming out. I want to thank you and everyone that subscribed to the channel. Till next time, hope y'all have a good one. Peace out.